While at the Snowball Derby, Noah Gragson provided some comments to Matt Weaver about his NASCAR suspension and the program he had to go through in order to get reinstated into NASCAR. The headline reads Noah Gragson speaks on the road after NASCAR suspension for racially insensitive social media post. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos here and continue to support the sport of stock car racing. So let's get into this here. This is what Gragson had to say. He said, I was quite frankly uneducated and just ignorant. He told Sportsnet on Wednesday during opening day for the Snowball Derby. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of different people, put in a lot of time and effort to learn and understand things that I just didn't know anything about. He goes on and talks about the RISE program. He says, the RISE program, they really took me step by step and allowed me to ask questions about things that I didn't understand. 5 years from now, whenever from now, this will be one of the best things that has ever happened to me to be able to educate myself and learn to become more open minded. And I really was so close minded, selfish, and it didn't really take time to understand what other people were going through or their situations. He also says that he recognizes that he is generally energetic and high strung, and he had been pushing himself to be more and he has been pushing himself to be more educated and open minded. But there's still a long way to go. To that end, he now works with a sports psychologist. And he talked about his previous routine. He says, my routine the past 7 years has been going to the shop on Monday and Tuesday, workout days, my sim practice, all that. I kind of neglected my personal life and my personal habits being so focused on work. He's trying to change that now. And he says, another thing I've learned the past handful of months is just trying to find balance. I don't know that I would use the word relaxing, but this time has allowed me a lot of time to self reflect. It's given me the space to build better personal habits, start working with a sports psychologist. That's been good for me. Good habits, good results is something we talk about every week. And one of the habits that he's picked up is reading 30 minutes a day. It's unclear exactly what indeed he is reading, but he is indeed reading. And it's, I guess, creating a healthy space outside of motorsports, according to Matt Weaver. So, if you don't know what happened with Noah Gragson, he was basically suspended by NASCAR for liking this meme. He didn't even post this meme, but he liked this meme of convicted felon George Floyd, who died in police custody. It says under the knee, under the knee. His George Floyd's head is obviously photoshopped onto Sebastian the Crab, and it's referencing the Little Mermaid song "Under the Sea." And so he was suspended for this by NASCAR and the Legacy Motor Club, which is the team that he drove for in the NASCAR Cup Series. In response to Legacy Motor Club announcing they were suspending him, they did that in August. They said, we have made the decision to suspend Noah Gragson effective immediately regarding his actions that do not represent the values of our team. Josh Berry will drive the number 42 entry for this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan. And Gragson responded saying, I'm disappointed in myself for my lack of attention and actions on social media. I understand the severity of this situation. I love and appreciate everyone. I try to treat everyone equally, no matter who they are. I messed up, plain and simple. He would eventually issue a statement with Legacy Motor Club asking them to release him from their organization. And he said here, I have asked Legacy Motor Club to release me from my contract so that I can take time to work through the NASCAR reinstatement process. I love racing and I'm looking forward to a second chance to compete for wins at the highest level of NASCAR. And most importantly, make my family, my team, and the fans proud of me once again. He would indeed go through that NASCAR program. He would be reinstated after the suspension in September, and he posted this on social media. He says, I want to express my sincere gratitude to NASCAR for reinstating me over the past several weeks. I've dedicated myself to personal growth and reflection, and I believe I've become a better person because of it. I couldn't have done it without the support of my family in the NASCAR industry. I am now more focused and committed than ever to representing my future team in the best way possible. I'm eager to get back behind the wheel and compete at the highest level, giving it my all on and off the track. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this journey, and I can't wait to make the most of this second chance. So when Gragson says he is ignorant, what does he say here? He says, let's go back up here. I think he says He says he was uneducated and just ignorant. I really don't know what he's referring to there. I don't know how liking that meme would mean he is uneducated or ignorant. And then the idea that I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of different people, put in a lot of time and effort to learn and understand things that I just didn't know anything about. I'm wondering exactly what they were teaching him about him liking that meme. Because it seems like everything we are learning coming out of the George Floyd stuff now, it was all a political sham. The local government out there was doing everything they could to kind of frame what happened out there in a certain way. We're seeing medical toxicology reports indicating that he did die from an overdose. He was not suffocated by a police officer. So it's really kind of concerning here that he's saying all of these things when uh, he, it seems like we don't really not understand why he's saying he's ignorant or uneducated, given the fact that it looks like a lot of the story that was originally pushed out in the media seems to be now coming not to be true, and it looks like a lot of the things that we were told were indeed lies. So it's kind of really interesting what's going on here with Noah Gragson, whether or not a lot of the stuff he's saying here is kind of just PR talking points to try and move on past this quote unquote scandal, liking a meme now being a scandal cause to be suspended from NASCAR. Utterly ridiculous. But let me know what you guys think of this. Leave a comment in the comment section below.